These are the last of the mesquite blooms. The wild sunflowers are coming on, although I don't believe they provide any nectar, maybe some pollen. Here's what a mesquite blossom looks like, and also notice the seed pods that are formed below. So this may be a second bloom. Good morning, this is Philip with RTX Honeybees. It's July 30th, 2024. As you can tell by those opening sequences there, I'm out at the farm. This morning's video is going to be about transferring my last two swarm traps, probably last two of the year, who knows, number 14 and number 15. One of them is going to be transferred into a new nuke box, and the other one I'm just going to take it out, look at it, and put it back in the box it was in, and also add some more frames. You'll see when we get into it how I set up my swarm traps and how you can basically take those and continue to raise the bees in the same box. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Yesterday morning I caught swarms out here and put them close to the final location that they're going to be so they can reorient to this spot. They're about 1.5 miles from where they were caught, so that one's going to go up on the rack there behind it, probably in the nuke box. This one here I think I may just keep in its own box, and I may move that rack that's behind it and get it leveled up and ready for a final box and put it there. One of the things we have out here in the country are these big, beautiful banana spiders. This one here is a medium-sized one, and I typically don't do anything with them, but when they set their nest up right in front of the bee colony, yeah, I'll go ahead and evict them. I'll knock this one's web down this time, and if it rebuilds it, it's going to get the hive tool test. Now go find somewhere else to set up your nest where you don't have such an advantage. These swarms were caught at least 3 weeks ago. In the spring or early spring, if you leave a swarm trap up that's caught bees for 3 weeks, you generally will get bees not only in the combs that are in the top, but they'll build comb hanging off the bottom of the frames. That may have happened with these, but these were caught just 3 to 4 to 5 weeks ago, somewhere in that range, in the later summer, and they build slower. We'll see. I may have some, and I brought some things if I need to cut that comb off and reframe it. But I'm going to go ahead and move this behind the nuke box so I don't have to work in front of the bees coming in and out. And we'll see what we got. It's always exciting. It's like Christmas morning when you open up a swarm. These swarms are very light, which means for sure I need to feed them, and they probably aren't very big, being late season swarms. Already got stung twice, and it's a tiny little swarm, so they're either very aggressive or they're under a lot of pressure from these other bees probably trying to rob them. So I'm going to go light my smoker and probably put my gloves on. I got 2 stings on this left hand, but I'll be right back. And maybe this swarm trap will qualify for the smallest swarm caught this year contest I have ongoing in my head between Mike Berry and Joey Rawls. String gave way on this one, so it's probably going to lean into the other comb and cause some wonky comb. But they're a pretty tiny little swarm. Hadn't built much comb. Maybe they'll build some after I get some food on them. This is the bait comb. That was against the box. It's the other side. Small amount of brood. Most of it's starting to emerge. I'm looking for the queen. There's some milk brood in there. She's laying, but there's just not enough bees, and there's not any food in here except for a little bit of pollen. So hopefully giving them a little bit of food will give them a boost. I'm going to pull that other frame out and look for the queen too, because it's really all that's in here is these two combs. I think she's still in the box. There's very little drawn there. A little pollen in it, and that's it. Found her. She was in the box. There she is right there. You see her? Hope you got a good look at her. I'm going to catch her and put her in the box. I'm not going to try to mark her. I've had bad luck marking late season queens. They just seem not to live. Now, let's see if we can just let her walk in. Maybe around here, maybe we can see a little better. They seem to be running back to the back of the box. I think I got her in there. Gotta make sure. That's here. I'm not 100% sure she didn't fly, but I don't think she can fly. Oh well, I hope she's in there. One of the things I don't like about these self-enclosed, fully enclosed nuke boxes is it's hard to get a feeder on them. I don't have any internal frame feeders, which I really want to use a trickle feed anyway, because I think that encourages them to build comb. So what I've done is I brought another nuke box, and my nuke boxes have this little old vent at the bottom. I use that to treat for oxalic acid. And what I'm going to do is just set my sugar on top of that, and the bees will come up to this and feed it, and then the top will go on this. So I'll just turn this way. I've got the entrance taped off. I'll put it right on top like that. So this nuke box will serve as a feeder shim for that nuke box. Here's my sugar. Let me see how many. It's only coming out of 2 holes. I'll tell you what, that's such a small colony, I'm only going to let it come out of 2 holes. And they're real, like 1/16 of an inch. So let's... Alright, I hope it gets the suction soon. Okay, they should come up and drink that. Okay, that's it for that one. Hopefully they live. They're real small. They definitely wouldn't have lived if I hadn't given them some food. Let's go see what's in the other box. I'm seeing a minimal amount of activity. So this one's either smaller or it's already collapsed. It's lighter than the other one. So we'll just see what's in there. I'm just going to leave them in this spot. I'm not going to worry with setting this other stand up yet. That'd be something that would be good to have, but I'm going to go through all these other colonies and check on them and try to give them some food too before it gets too hot. It's only going to be 98 today, so hey, it's like a day off. There are bees in here. Nothing on that first frame. This frame has actually slipped down. I'll get out of here. I'm going to pull that. There's nothing on the second frame either. They're similar size to that first one. Although they have to be careful because they're not drawing that. I have to be careful because they're not drawing that straight down, but these bees, looks like they've tried to make a queen cup here. I don't see any brood, but I see nectar and some pollen on that side. They're acting pretty agitated, almost queenless. Let's look at the last frame and see what we got. Hopefully we'll find a queen. I'm seeing a little bit. Oh, that's almost like a drone. It's almost bullet shaped, like it's a drone. One of them's hatching there. Let's see if we can, I think. No, that's a worker. I think that's a worker bee. I'm not seeing any eggs or brood. I'm tempted to combine these with the others. At least they have a little bit of resources. They're almost identical in size to that first one. If I don't find a queen pretty fast, I think I'll combine them with the others. There's a queen cup there. Nothing in it. A few drones in this one. Not many bees on the side of the box on this one because I didn't smoke them. These bees also look like they're older than those bees. I think they haven't had much brood hatch out in a while. I'm going to look on the side of the box, and if I don't see the queen, I'm just going to put these frames in with those others. No sense in trying to keep two struggling colonies alive. Yep, I'm combining them. Neither one of them may make it, but I'm combining them. Yeah, I'm not seeing a queen inside this box. I'm pretty sure these are queenless. That's gonna do it for this one. Put the top back on. Yeah, those are both pretty disappointing, but that's alright. That's late season swarms for you. I'm not putting my swarm traps back up as I take them down. I think I've got 3 more still set up out here. 2 of them haven't caught any swarms all year, and 1 of them has caught 1. But looks like I'm going to finish the year with 15 caught swarms. 1 less than Joey Rawls. But it gives me something to shoot for next year. This is Philip with RTX Honeybees. Thanks for watching.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.